Hey, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for doing this. First of all, what happened to you? I just saw your camera right now.
I laughed and I lost.
Content?
I lost.
Wait, are your eyebrows gone as well?
Yeah, dude, they're gone. Yeah. What do you mean? They're out of here, dude. Sliker took everything from me.
Dude. Sometimes I just look at you and I'm like, wow, making commentary content is great in comparison.
Okay, dude. Just run the script, buddy.
So anyway, how did you meet this guy, dude?
I met him because he was a streamer that I watched for a while, and then he invited me onto like a dating show. One of his mods did.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, he was like inviting me onto his streams and stuff like that, which was like actually really helpful.
And then like, how long did you know him until you started asking money from you?
I met him in October of 2021, and then when he asked me for money, it was like in March of 2022. So it was like 5 months.
Wow. And like, how much money did he start asking for, like, to begin with?
The first amount was like only 3K, but that's because he was visiting the US.
Yeah.
And when he was visiting, he needed to go to LA, and his card got locked. And since he lives in the UK, I mean, that's not that uncommon, you know, to have like your card locked while you're traveling. And then since he had to buy the flight and everything, I was like, okay, like that makes sense, right?
Yeah, because I mean, like, 3,000, then you are living okay when you're traveling, especially if he's like gonna go out with streamers and spend some money going out and all that stuff. But still, like, I don't know, does he not have like family and stuff like that and not other streamers? That's what I would think first.
No,
apparently
he doesn't
not.
have any of that. No, I mean, he took money from them all anyways, you know. He had
so wild.
No, I'm joking, by the way, but yeah.
but I understand your frustration with the situation. But like,
oh yeah,
how did it go from 3K to $28,000? That's like my next question.
Basically, we figured out the payment.
Yeah.
Because he was calling me, you know, he called me the first day, and he was like, yo, dude, like, I'm actually like super embarrassed. Like, this is like horrible for me. I didn't want to ask. I can't get the money from anyone else. No one has like the available funds, but like I need money to do the traveling and stuff. I was like, okay. And then the next day he was like, I know this is a lot to ask, but like I thought I would ask anyways, just because like I don't know who else to ask for this. But unless these taxes are paid, like I'm going to have to go home, because the interest on these taxes are going to be like so incredible that it is actually worth it for me to fly home and figure it out with my bank rather than stay here. And he sent me a legitimate letter from a tax like debt collector with his real name and like all of his information on it.
So do you think that's legit, and that's probably them coming for taxes that he might have gambled away his tax money or something?
I actually think that was legit, yeah.
So I've known about this for probably like, I think you told me like 3 weeks or maybe a month after you lent him money. You were like, something's off here and I'm not getting my money back. But you never mentioned him by name because you're just too nice of a guy. Because I kept pushing you for like, who is this guy? And you were like, I'm not going to tell you who it is. And I'm like, why not?
Well, the thing is, dude, is that, I mean, and you can see this in the streaming world, like even if someone does something wrong per se, if you publicly say anything about anyone, you have not only them that are not going to want to do anything with you anymore, but you're going to have massive groups of people that's like, oh, well, he did this to this person, so I don't trust them. And I don't know, dude. At the end of the day, I thought it was a mistake, like a bad mistake, and I was just like willing to learn from it and not mention it again.
Damn, you're just too nice of a person, man.
I'm just too dumb of a person. It was a massive mistake. Like, there's people saying like, oh, well, you should have never done that. It's like, yeah, dude, I know that. I get that now, obviously.
So so you gave him 3K, and then when he showed you like, so 20K in tax debt, did you just send him 20K?
No, and that's another thing, is that it was over a span of like months. Or not months, but over like weeks. It wasn't like I just sent him off the money. I called him, or he had called me. He called me and he was like, well, how much can you do realistically? Because I'm going to ask a few other people, see if I can like, you know, get the money together. And I was like, okay, I can try to send you around like 8K or something more. But like that, I can't do anything more than that.
Yeah.
And then when he kept like reaching out to me, he'd be like, dude, like I like gotta pay this. It'd be like a few days later or whatever. And I'd be like, I was so stressed out at the time because of the stuff with my brother. Because originally when he had called me on the tax thing, my brother was dealing with like depression super hard. And I was talking to my family trying to figure out what to do, which ended up with having me having to go out to California, like fly.
And he knew about this?
Oh yeah, dude. I told him all this literally right after it happened, and he was like, "Oh man, like I feel so bad, bro, but like I got you," because he was doing sponsorships and he had also just finished a subathon that like he had made at least 25,000 from that. And
Yeah.
so I was like, grand scheme, like this isn't really that big of a deal because I can just gift him up to 16,000. He can gift
Yeah.
me up to 16,000 back, and then that's fine,
Yeah.
And I didn't really have any question that he'd pay back the money because he's a Twitch streamer. He makes a lot of money at the size that he is. But yeah, so he had like asked me for more money after I sent him the original like 9K. And since I was just in that situation at the time, I don't think he 100% knew that he was doing it, but there was so much going on with me. I was literally living in an environment that was like incredibly stressful, like ridiculously, while working on a video that was like very important, and he's asking me for money. So
yeah.
Yeah.
And you just essentially, I'm assuming he was just like kept on asking you, and you just like ended up giving him the money to not have to worry about him.
Exactly.
Yeah,
to be honest, like, and I know that was a mistake now, but like when you're dealing with actually like life-changing events, stuff that could affect you for the rest of your life, someone being like, "Oh, give me $1,000 or give me, $1,500," you're just like, at least I was like, "Here you go." You know what I mean? I don't really want to be dealing with this right now.
Yeah, no, I completely understand that because you had an insanely important thing going on in your life at that time.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned, so he paid you back once.
Yeah, that was another thing, is that he paid me back once, because when I was like, man, I'm not gonna get this money back, or it's gonna be forever till I get this money back, he had paid me $1,000 when I asked him. So like I had asked him like once or twice for the money back, and then he immediately sent it. He immediately sent 1,000. But the thing about that is that I later found out that he sent the money, I'm almost positive, from someone else that lent him money. He sent $1,000 from one of my friends just to me.
So he's just operating a massive Twitch Ponzi scheme.
I mean, yeah.
Between all these Twitch streamers, he's just funneling money to his own gambling habits, and then like eating some of it back to pay off some of the original people he lent from. What a nightmare.
Dude, to the horse races. One random note.
Horse races. That's the kind of gambling he was doing?
He was doing horses and tennis. And the thing is, too, is that he literally knew a professional tennis player, tried to get him to rig the match so that he would win his bet.
Oh my God.
I knew that tennis player back when I was like 10 years old. I'm not even exaggerating with you. He was my best friend's best friend, and I met him a few times, and I was like, wait, what? Is this the same person? And it is. It's the same person, dude. Taylor Fritz. I knew him when I was actually like 10 years old.
Bro, this man's like a perfect person for the next Squid Games, the IRL Squid Games, because that's essentially what he's playing here.
I mean, he needs it, dude. Big races are coming up.
That's wild. And then like you waited so long to come forward because I guess you just didn't want to out them. And then when people started coming forward, you were like, well, he borrowed 28K from me.
Yeah, I mean, I had just come to the conclusion that I was like, if people are going public with it, like I might as well share my side just so that people get some clarity on the situation, and there's like more people. It makes sense if there's more people rather than less. And on top of that, I'd been communicating with like probably 7 other people that also all got scammed, and they were potentially going to go public, but none of us knew how to do it. It was me and then like 7 viewers of his, and I just didn't really feel that comfortable like leaking it
that's
or anything.
Insane that he's actually taking money from his fans as well.
Yeah, bro, like insane.
He's not only taking money from rich influencers, he's also taken from just everyday people.
Well, yeah, he's kind of like a YouTuber in that way, you know what I mean? Or at least the average one with all this crypto stuff going on. It is insane to me every day how low creators go with their fans to get money. It is absolutely insane.
But I'm very happy you decided to come forward with this because, dude, $28,000 is like that's like what some people make in a fucking year.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money.
And to be honest, that it's not like an insignificant amount of money to me either. It's not like I'm like a new creator to a certain degree, and I don't make that much money. Like it's a lot of money, dude.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean, thankfully, did you want to talk about that stuff with X?
With what?
You didn't hear the news?
With what? No.
Wait, really?
What news? What news did I not know about?
Wait, I got the money back. Did you didn't know this?
Oh shit! No. Yeah, I knew XQ. I didn't know XQC's name is Alex.
No, sorry, X. Yeah, XQC.
Oh, yeah, because I did know. Yeah, XQC did donate you $28,000, right?
He sent me a message and he was like, I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, "Yo, here's 28,000. If crypto goes up, send me back some juice."
What a legend.
Yeah, it was funny though because when he first found out about me getting scammed, he was like, I was the first person to do this type of hair, and so that's why I shaved my head. So I was like, I can't copy his style, you know. I mean, I never did originally, but.
Oh my god. So wait, you shaved your head because XQC donated that amount of money to you?
Well, yeah, he thought that I was like copying from him, but I was like, dude, like you're not the first person to have bleached hair, bro. Like, there's a streamer, Mitch Jones, and people used to call him. They used to call XQC Scuffed Mitch Jones because he had bleached hair before him, and I don't know. He was joking anyways about the hair. XQC was, but I just thought it'd be funny to just shave it.
Do you know who Bexy is?
Yeah,
yes. You're rocking the Bexy right now.
Yeah, this is the old Bexy, dude.
Dude, everyone, you're copying Bexy, dog. You gotta get a new cut
win.
now.
Yeah, I can never win, dude.
Well, anyway, thank you so much for doing this, man.
Yeah,
Hope
of course,
everything goes well with you, man.
Yeah, no, I'll let you know next time I get scammed. You know, the next 28K, I'll be here.
All right, perfect. Peace.
All right.